What's up, everybody? Justin here, and I'm going to be doing a few errands here today. I'm going to take you with me as I go and do this. Got to drop a few things off at the post office, send it out to a couple new customers, get them catalogs that just signed on. I'm heading over to Wisconsin next week. Not going to get any fishing in, more than likely, because that's a work trip. Got a sales meeting over there, getting ready for the 2020 season. Busy time coming up really soon here for me with the day job, so videos on the channel might be a little scattered, a little scarce every now and again, so bear with me. But yeah, let me fill you in on what's been going on out here on the lake. How are the lake levels? Has the water started to go down? Is it still going up? Honestly, the water for the most part is holding and maintaining. There has been a little bit of a drop out here on the lake. Visually, I know the charts are showing a little bit of a drop, but if we get an east wind, that water comes right back up and starts flooding streets out here on the lake. So there is that going on. So the water is still extremely high. So those of you that are using the north, middle, and south channel for navigation, please be conscious of the no wake laws. The sheriff, the Coast Guard have been out in full force all year, writing lots of tickets. The water temps out here on the lake are sitting in the mid 70s for the most part. I have seen some surface temps at the weather buoy up around 78 on the hotter days. This past week, it's been very cool, but we do have a big warm up coming again, so it's going to be a little warm. We might see it get near the 80s for the surface temp, but if you're in the river, you're still in the mid to low 70s. The lake's basically mid 70s, so these fish are definitely in their summer patterns right now out here on the lake. For you guys chasing bluegill and panfish, it has been a really good and productive summer for many. I was hoping I was going to have time to go do a summer bluegill trip, but it just has not played out to where I can do that. I'm still going to try to maybe do one of those. Hopefully the work schedule lets me do it. But last time I was out, I did a little bit of exploring on the Canadian side in the Walpole Indian Reservation. Checked out a bunch of the canals and little channels and creeks and backwater areas and saw a lot of really nice bluegill. I didn't bring the panfish gear. I was actually hunting largemouth, and yeah, the black fly is pretty bad, so I left. But panfishing has been really good throughout the lake. Marinas, canals, backwater, marshy areas, those are the areas you're going to want to target. For you guys looking for yellow perch, the shipping channel in the center of the lake, the dumping grounds have all been very productive. Also, as we start to get later in the summer, we start getting those consistent, really cool down nights. Don't be afraid to take your bobber and even a cane pole and go up into the reed beds, up on the flats, Pullet Bay, Goose Bay, Muskie Bay, Mitchell's Bay, off the Horseshoe there, that bay that's there on the main lake. All those areas do hold perch with the reduced limit of 25 fish for yellow perch. Instead of going out and trying to catch the most, why don't you go out and try to catch the biggest perch that you can find? And a lot of times, those areas hold a lot of big perch that don't get a lot of pressure. So go check out those areas up in the flats. If you want to kind of go fish the standard way, go on down to the shipping channel. And in the dumping grounds, there's a lot of perch to be had there. So, quick little announcement. If you didn't catch my last monster bass unboxing, check out that video. You can win a chance to get a free monster bass box that I will send to you. And I will announce that winner on the very next unboxing that is coming up really soon. So watch out for that on the channel. For you guys chasing walleye, if you do not have a boat and you want to catch walleye, head on up to the St Clair River, Port Huron, Marysville. There's shore access up there, and guys are continuing to do really well up there. The guys in the boat, it has slowed down a little bit, And I still think most of that is because guys are just tired of catching walleye. They're ready, whoa, ready for something else. Wow, that was cool. They're ready for something else out there. But pulling harness is what most guys are doing. There's some guys hand lining, some guys whipping at night. But as boat traffic starts to decrease, I expect to see guys go back out there and chase walleye a lot more on the river. Out in the lake, you gotta head out to the center area, shipping channel, dumping grounds, and the normal Canadian side areas this time of the year. Also, down towards Belle Isle, but in the lake, there's a area on the lower part of the dumping grounds or the ridges that is very productive, basically from now until ice up. So be on the lookout for that area getting hot any day now as well. For you guys chasing esox, trolling is what most guys are doing. There was a YouTuber gathering of muskie anglers out here on Lake St. Clair just recently, and they had a really, really good time. I'm going to leave a link down below to today's angler's channel. He posted just recently, I think, 1 or 2 videos of that multi-day event where the YouTubers fished against each other in a friendly competition or something. So I heard there were some awesome catches. I gotta watch it, but I'm gonna link it down below so you guys can also check it out as well. For you guys looking for smallmouth bass, it's summertime. These fish are out deep. The weapon of choice for a lot of people this past week, the Dropshot seemed to be the best option. Spy baits and deep diving crankbaits are doing their job. Swim baits are catching some fish, the ones that are dragging them low on the bottom or on an underspin, just taking them across the top of the weeds. Jerk baits really haven't come into play from the reports I'm hearing. A little bit of tube action, a little bit of wobblehead action. But yeah, it's standard summer fare out here on Lake St. Clair for you guys chasing smallmouth. Head out deep, 14 to 20 feet of water, and you should locate them. Just look for that perch grass and that cabbage mixed together, and you should be able to find some smallies. So I want to thank you for tuning in to this week's fishing report. Be sure to check out those 2 videos up in the corner, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, click that right down below so you get subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell. And as always, tight lines, happy casting, and we'll see you in the next video.